Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the McFarlane Toys Raw10 Walmart exclusive red variant Hoof figure. Hoof doesn't come with any accessories, so let's go ahead and take a look at that head sculpt. So taking a look at this head sculpt, McFarlane Toys did such an awesome job on this. The sculpt work is really nice. This is a more kid-oriented line with basic articulation, but McFarlane Toys definitely put the sculpt work into this figure. It looks really nice. And it also has a gray wash over top of the figure that brings out all of the details very nicely. Hoof has some bright green eyes, and it looks really nice. You can see the mouth has some very nice paint to it. The teeth are painted nicely. The gums and the tongue are painted nicely, and they have a bit of texturing to them as well. The horn looks good. I do wish the horn would have been a different color other than his skin, though. That's my main complaint, is there's no paint here, but like I said, this is a basic figure, so we're lucky we're seeing that really nice wash that we're getting. He has some really nice sculpt detail to the mechanical bits there on his chest. He's got some texturing there. Looks really good. It has that black wash over top of it as well that brings out those details very nicely. And you could always repaint this if you wanted to. That's definitely an option. As I said, his skin has some really nice texturing. All that sculpt detail is brought out very nicely by that wash, that gray wash. There is the back of the figure. The spines on the mechanical parts look very nice. They have some scratches and dents in them. Looks really good. And then there are the feet. You get more of that really nice gray wash. And it would have been nice if the toenails would have been a slightly different color. Like I said, the fingernails, they're done in the same color. His toenails are, and his horns are. So yeah, it would have been nice if they would have painted them a different color, but it still has tons of sculpt detail and a wash over it, so I can't complain too much. Like I said, this is a basic figure, so the articulation stuff isn't going to be as good as normal McFarlane figures, but the sculpt detail definitely is. That really surprises me with these Raw10 figures. Even though they're basic, they still put a bunch of effort into the sculpt and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So now let's go ahead and go over Hoof's articulation. So he has swivel arms that just move up and down, which this one will only move down that far because it will hit on his thigh. This one goes back just to there. The hand will hit on the side. But you can swivel it up like that, and it stops right there when it gets to his head. He has a swivel head that can just move side to side. And he has swivel hips, and they just spin all the way around. Which if you have this up, you can spin it all the way around too. So the articulation is kind of bare minimum, but it kind of reminds me of the older Spawn figures, kind of pre-posed, but in a pretty awesome pose. So now let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to the Raw10 Cygor figure, and they're about the same size. Here he is next to the Mortal Kombat Spawn figure, and he is massive compared to this Spawn. Here he is next to Dragon Blade, an old McFarlane Total Chaos figure. Here he is next to the Conqueror. Here he is next to Thresher. And finally, there he is next to Al Simmons. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because it is a really nice figure. I mean, you get all of this sculpt detail and stuff for $20. So I think that's a pretty good price point for this. I would recommend picking up either versions. There is a regular version that's just done in the regular gray color. But I also really like this red variant too. So yep, this is a pretty awesome figure and I'd recommend picking it up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.